Hey there, fellow marketers and social media mavens. Professor Walters here. And today what I want to do is just kind of go through some of the different people that actually are in social media or in the social media landscape, so you have an idea of how you can kind of divide people up, segment people up in terms of creators and critics and stuff like that, just so you have an idea of some of the people you need to think about when you're creating your content. Okay, so first off, if we think about creators, who are creators? These are the people that create. It's like it's in the name, I know. But think about it. Right now, I'm a creator. I'm creating this video. Okay, if you're writing a blog, you're a creator. If you're posting your TikTok dance video, you're a creator. You're putting stuff out there. And the thing is, we all can be creators. Anybody can be a creator. That's one of the great things about social media, is it eliminated the barrier that you had to be some TV star, some movie star. I mean, you could be a husky, bearded, balded, ponytailed man and still do okay online. I mean, that's what's really cool about it. Creators create, okay, so you have those kind of people. But the thing is, creators, we also consume, right? We also take stuff in, and people can be, I mean, I'll be honest, all these things I'm talking about, you could cross over and people will be in multiples of them, because you have the creators that create, but also you have what are called conversationalists. These are the people that post updates about their activities on their social media platform. You know, hey, this is what I had for dinner today. Yes, you're posting an update of what you had, and yes, you did create, but it's just more of an update, or just starting a conversation. You know, this is when you're like, look, I don't create. I just post happy birthday on Facebook because people told me today is Ethan's birthday, right? And so you have that. And so you have those conversationalists. Now think about it. When you have people that are conversationalists, how would I get them to talk? Well, they might be ones that might share our content, right? They might talk about it. Or they might say, hey, I was inspired by something and here's my dinner because I saw someone else's dinner. You might have that, all right? And then the next people I want to talk about are critics, you know, and some people say trolls will be trolls and potatoes will potate. Yes, trolls will troll and potatoes will potate. But the thing is, when you're looking at critics, these are not necessarily always a bad thing. You know, critics, a lot of time people give critics a bad rap. But part of a critic's job is to point out the good and the bad of what's going on. And so with these critics out here, these are the people, they're the ones who post ratings. You know, they're the ones who post reviews about things. They're the ones who, you know, they buy something from Amazon and they write that good review about it, not just like 3 stars. Well, why did you give it 3 stars? Let me know what's going on. I don't understand what we can improve unless you let us know. And so these critics can do that. And the thing is, these might be people that are commenting on videos or commenting on blogs or whatever, but they're contributing on the online forum. So you might see them coming up with, you know, going on Wikipedia to update a Wikipedia thing, or like in a travel video, they might say, oh, that restaurant's closed now, or that food, be careful, that food's got gluten in it if you don't eat gluten. So you do have things like that, which the critics do. And then you have people that are called collectors. And so collectors, I mean, they use the RSS feeds and things like that. They're the ones that are adding tags to, you know, websites and web pages and photos. They're just collecting. I want to make sure I have all the things that are meaningful to me. Like Pinterest is a really great site for collectors. They want to collect all their favorite recipes. They want to collect all their favorite videos. If you make a playlist, you're a collector. I mean, if you got your Spotify rock out playlist, right? I got my road trip playlist. I got my study hard playlist. You're a collector. You see how you can be in a lot of these different things? Now, another kind of person you see in the social media landscape are called joiners, okay? These are people that have social media accounts for the specific purpose to join up. For example, I will have private Facebook groups for some of my classes. And the thing is, I mean, I have students that are in their 20s, right? And usually early 20s don't really have Facebook. Or if they do, it's only because grandma's on there and we want to post one nice picture of me studying so grandma can see me studying and not see me doing beer bongs, because that's Instagram, by the way, grandma. All right? And so you have these joiners out there because they're just joining because they kind of have to. They have to be a part of something, okay? Because work might have you be a part of it, or a class might have you be a part of it, or I want to have the updates from my kid's school, then I have to join up and do that. Now, the next thing we have are what are called spectators. And spectators, they don't get involved at all. They're not joining up on the social media platform. They're not commenting. They're not writing critiques. They're not trolling. They're just spectating. They're just watching. They're just reading the blog. They're just looking at the sports scores. They're just watching the videos. They're just reading the tweets, but they're not retweeting it. They're not commenting. They're not subscribing. They're just spectating. And so we see that, look, there's other people out there that aren't engaging with us. And so what we start to see is with all these different people out there in social media, we might make content that's something for all of them, Or when we're making our content, we will have it that it relates to each of them. There's something that's calling out to each of them. Because, like on this video here, my students, they're more like spectators. My students watch these videos because they're like, I want to watch for my class. They don't comment, they don't subscribe, they don't give me a like. I mean, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment, students. I'd appreciate that. They can do that, but you start to see, it's like, look, they're just watching. They're just doing that. So you have those kind of people. And then, of course, you have what are called the inactives. These are people that don't do any kind of social media. They don't do any of this kind of stuff out there, which does exist. I mean, I have friends like, I don't do social media. I don't do the internet. I'm like, how do you not do the internet? Like, what, do you not use a car to drive around? I'm confused, right? And so, but you do have people like that. So just kind of think about that. And that's why sometimes you'll see the inactives, you'll still go after them. For example, we have all these videos, but also we do talks at local libraries and for local groups and stuff like that. So we can outreach to those inactives in social media so they can still get some of our content. Okay, so I hope that helps you know a bit more, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.